I must tell you this little story this week. Stevie Wonder was in China doing a concert. Now, it was the first time he'd ever done a concert in China, and he was a bit nervous. So he thought he'd break the ice by asking the audience if they had any requests. This little Chinaman jumped up in the front row. He says, "Stevie, do a jazz chord! Do a jazz chord!" Stevie looked at him. He thought, that's a bit of a strange request, but he obviously knows my great love of jazz music, and he's obviously a big fan, so why not? Got to the piano, E minor, famous jazz chord, started to play. His band joined in, and they'd done this beautiful rendition of a jazz song. Took him about 5 minutes, finished the song, crowd loved it. They were clapping, shouting, loved every minute of it. Stevie thought, this is brilliant. So he was just about to start one of his big hits when this little Chinaman jumped up again. He said, "No, Stevie, do a jazz chord, do a jazz chord." Stevie thought, oh my God, that's a bit insulting. Didn't like that song, but he is obviously a big fan, so why not? Off he went again. E minor, started this beautiful jazz song, band joined in, went on for about 10 minutes, played brilliantly. When he finished, the crowd loved it. They were up, standing up, clapping, cheering. Stevie thought, this is brilliant. This little Chinaman jumps up again. He said, "No, Stevie, do a jazz chord. Do a jazz chord." Stevie had lost it by this time. He looked at the Chinaman and he said, "If you're so clever, why don't you get up here and do it yourself?" With that, the little Chinaman jumps up out of his chair, jumps on the stage, and he goes over, takes the mic, he looked at Stevie, and he started to sing. "I just called to say I love you." Oh dear. Here we go. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, of my heart, baby, of my heart. Bum bum.